that turns me on. When I feel lonely at 18 minutes past 11, Merry Christmas time. Back to doing it with K.O. Beach until midnight from KEWB. Hold on to what you got, darling.
You had the better hold on.
Christmas morning in Saigon, KYA gives an award for every news tip used on the air. When you see news, call KYA at Exbrook 72512. This is Norman Davis, KYA News.
Bay Area weather mostly cloudy through Saturday with the possibility of occasional rain. The high tomorrow near 60 degrees and the chance of rain is 50% through Saturday. 58 now in San Jose, 57 up in Marin County, 55 in the East Bay, and 54 here in the city. Back to music on the Russ Syracuse Christmas Eve idea with the... I was going to say the Four Freshmen. You notice that? These are the Beach Boys with Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. Frosty the Snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday.
Yeah, I really dig that sound with the Beach Boys. It's called Frosty the Snowman, as a lot of you, of course, do recall. 21 and a half minutes after 11 o'clock on Russ the Moose Syracuse Show, the leader of the pack for Santa, until he arrives at around midnight tonight. According to Windy Heather, the wonderful weather world, who's keeping a watchful and vigilant eye for us, has said that she has seen the red glow, probably Rudolph. You know, his nose does glow like that all year round, as a matter of fact. But at this time, a little brighter throughout the night. And if Windy Heather's prediction is correct, then he should arrive here in the Bay Area around midnight. 54 degrees right now in the city. If you want to win a Beatles story album, give me a call, Russ the Moose Syracuse here at Garfield 86629, and tell me what the Christmas gift was that I put under the KYA Christmas tree this year, okay? Garfield 86629. Help the handicapped to help themselves by subcontracting to the workshops for the handicapped. Now remember, these non-profit community-sponsored shops give the handicapped an opportunity to maintain their independence. They can perform for almost every industry and business, and if you have work that can be farmed out, call George Lowe, industrial consultant to the workshops for the handicapped at Underhill 18700. That's George Lowe. We kid around and call him the lowest, but he's all right. George Lowe, Underhill 18700.
60.
Round and round she goes, and where she stops, don't you wish everybody did? It sounds almost like a holiday sound of the season, but it's just a beautiful melody. Andy Williams sings.
Dear heart, wish you were here to warm this night.
KEWB walking in the rain with K.O. Beaching at 24 minutes past 11. Merry Christmas time. I just got the late word from ever persevering newsman Barney Lee that Santa finally got those troublesome little children in bed in St. Louis, and he's made it past there. He's well on his way toward our area. So if any of you youngsters are still up and doing the number, go to bed, you little darlings, you. Hit the sack and grab you some Z's and wake up in the morning and you got all the goodies for you because Santa's on the way right now. Be ready for it.
Girls, get him to take you to see Sex and the Single Girl.
Oh, Santa Claus?
There's a plane. Tell him, Tiger.
See Sex and the Single Girl starting tomorrow at the United Artists Theater, San Francisco, Fox Theater, Oakland, Belmont Theater, Belmont, Redwood Drive-In in Redwood City. Little sound of the season from KEWB with K.O. Beachin.
Glory to the newborn King. He's father and
KEWB with a little sign of the season from K.O. Beach and Just For You, and Hark the Herald Angels Sing at 27 minutes past 11. Merry Christmas time.
Don't forget I still love you.
Oh, pick it out, Leon.
Every day we're apart.
Bobby Martin from KEWB with K.O. Beach and...
Someone else will be kissing you. Goodbye, my darling, and don't forget you can always come back to me. Come back to me.
This is KEWB Elvis.
I am K.O. Beachin for 30 more minutes. Little Merry Christmas type happenings for you from here.
And away we go!
Hullabaloo! Now I'm gonna love you too.
I'm gonna see you, kiss me. I'm gonna see you, miss me. Well, you're gonna see you, love me, 'cause I'm gonna love you too. Don't care what you told me. I'm gonna see you, own me. Well, you're gonna see you, love me, 'cause I'm gonna love you too.
But Friday, anyway, the North-South Shrine game at Miami Orange Bowl. It's set for 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The past 2 Heisman Trophy winners, Navy's Roger Staubach and Notre Dame's John Horty, will be opposing quarterbacks. Elsewhere, L.A. Lakers general manager Lou Mo denies rumors of an impending trade with San Francisco for the Warriors' Will Chamberlain. However, Mose has indicated there had been discussions of such a deal, but they fell through because the Warriors wanted Dick Barnett rather, of the Lakers as part of the trade. As said Mose, Barnett is not for sale or for trade. However,
KYA Radio 1260.
May the bird of paradise kiss the partridge in your tree.
San Francisco.
KYA AM and FM San Francisco. From the Beatles' 65 album, Honey Don't.
How come you say you will when you won't? Say you do, baby, when you don't. Let me know, honey, how you feel. Tell the truth now, is love real? But
California Maritime Academy, Vallejo, California.
KYA weather.
I see the light, I see the light. It's big and bright and red. I think he's coming, so don't go anywhere. Keep your head. This weather check for Hollow Mile is worth 14 pairs and 3 cartridges in the gun. The water gun. Weather-wise, mostly cloudy through Saturday with a possibility of occasional rain. The high tomorrow is 60 degrees, and right now, your chance of rain is 50% through Saturday. Santa Claus is getting much closer. We are able to determine at this point, Wendy Heather speaking from high top my mozzarella mattress, I can tell that it definitely is Santa Claus with Rudolph at the lead. He's really not the leader, but he's at the head of the pack. And he should be here about midnight. We know definitely the confirmation is that it is Santa Claus and not just some private plane.
Thank you, Wendy.
Christmas future is far away. Christmas past is past. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
That's Johnny Mathis. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. KYA time, 20 minutes before 12 o'clock. 54 degrees in the city. Rest of the Moose Syracuse on the loose as your leader of the pack this year until 1 o'clock.
And now here's June Christie.
Yeah.
Hey, how about it? Hey, gonna shout it. Go with the National Guard.
Anything you say, sweetheart.
For each vet or recruit, there's a plan. In the Guard, you're an up to the minute man.
In every part of our country, the men of the National Guard, your friends and neighbors,
I hate to think
are
of that.
protecting the peace. National defense is everybody's business, and so is your National Guard.
Go with the National Guard.
I got a little book here. It says Christmas is Together Time. It's by Charlie Schultz, you know, the creator of Peanuts. And it says here, he's got these little drawings of these freaky-looking kids. The average-looking kid. And it says, Christmas is another box of candied fruit from your Aunt Agnes in California. That's just one of them. There are others like Christmas is getting all those cards from people you never sent any to. Christmas is buying your mom something she's always wanted. A 49-cent bottle of bath salts.
KYA Cash Card.
Well, we didn't have a cash card winner the last time we called a cash card number, so there is now in the jackpot $75. And don't forget, the Emperor, Gene Nelson, will be here between 6 and 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. He'll try to give away all that money, so you stand by if you have a cash card number. Dig the Emperor. Here's Shirley Ellis.
The name game.
Let's play, honey.
Shirley, Shirley, Bo Burley, Bonana, Pineapple, Burley, Bee, Fine, Mo Merrily.
Merry
Shirley.
Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Lincoln, 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 Bo Binkin, Bonana, Pineapple, Binkin, Bee, Fine, Mo Minkin, Lincoln. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I could make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. But a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say Bo, add a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or and pro. And then I say the name again with an F, third plane, then a B, phi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can rhyme. Arnold, 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 Bobano, Bonana, Banana, Bobano, P, Phi, Momanal, Arnold. But if the first two letters are ever the same, drop them both, then say the name like Bob. Bob, drop the B's, Bo, Bob, or Fred. Fred, drop the F's, Bo, Red, or Mary. Mary, drop the M's, Mo, Mary. That's the only rule that is contrary. Okay? Now say Bo. Bo. Now Tony with a B. Tony. Then banana, founder, and Bo. Banana, founder, Bo. Then you say the name again with an F, very plain. Tony. Then a Fee, Phi, and a Mo. Fee, Phi, and Mo. Then you say the name again with an M this time. Tony. And there isn't any name that you can rhyme. Everybody do Tony. Tony, Tony, Boboni, banana, banana, Boboni, Fee, Phi, Momoni. Tony. Pretty good. Let's do Billy. Billy, Billy, Bogilly, Bonana, Banana, Bo Billy, Bee, Phi, Mo Millie. Billy. Very good. Let's do Marsha. Marsha, Marsha, Bo Washa, Bonana, Banana, Bo Basha, Bee, Phi, Mo Asha. Marsha. A little trick with Nick. Nick, Nick, Bo Big, Bonana, Banana, Bo Big, Bee, Phi, Mo Mick.
Yeah, thank you. We're running out of time, so we thought we'd cut Nick real quick. 54 degrees right now in the city. That was Shirley Ellis with her name game. It's 17, 16, 15, 16 and a half, 16. 16 now. 16 before 12. And San Francisco's three major museums, the DeYoung, the Legion of Honor, and the Museum of Art, are holding a joint exhibition entitled Man. Glory, Justin Riddle. It's a study of the human form right through your ages, and it'll be open through your January 3rd. The admission, 50 cents if you're some kind of an adult, and 25 cents if you're some kind of a kid at each museum. Rest of Syracuse on the loose until 1 o'clock on this Christmas Eve show, along with Harlow Marlowe on the other side of the glass. Captain Challenge has just arrived, I think. I know his body is here. We'll find out what kind of a challenge he'll be starting at 12 midnight.
KYA Pulse Beat News.
KYA temperature 54 degrees. Norman Davis reporting. When you see news, call KYA at Exbrook 72512. This is Norman Davis, KYA News.
Bay Area weather mostly cloudy through Saturday with the possibility of occasional rain. The high tomorrow, 60 degrees. The chance of rain is 50% through Saturday, and right now it's 58 in San Jose, 57 up in Marin County, 55 in the East Bay, and 54 here in San Francisco.
I'm a loser. I'm a loser.
They said it, baby.
And I'm not what I appear to be. Of all the love I have won or have lost, there is one love I should never have crossed. She was a girl in a million.
The Beatles from the Beatles 65 album, and I'm a Loser. KYA time, it's 8 minutes before midnight. The Russ Syracuse Show, 54 degrees in the city. Christmas? With the little Christmases together time with Peter Schultz and his little cartoons. Shows a little kid listening to the radio, KYA, of course, and it says, Christmas is hearing about those partridges and pear trees until you're ready to lose your mind.
When disaster strikes and there is no doctor, medical self-help training may mean the difference between life and death. At least one member of every family should be trained in medical self-help. This is a 16-hour course free of charge and open to everyone. It was developed by the U.S. Public Health Service and Office of Civil Defense and has the endorsement of the American Medical Association. Call your health department or civil defense office today. Enroll in a free medical self-help course now.
1260.
This quarter-hour winner, the Beatles... keep getting mixed up with all those albums. The Beatles, my mind just went blank. I'm listening to this little tune here. The Beatles Story album. The winner this quarter hour is John Payne of 419 San Luis Avenue of Los Altos. So we want to congratulate John, wish him a Merry Christmas, and I know he's going to enjoy the album.
Taking my hat. Gonna run on home. See all the good folks. Have myself a Merry Christmas. I certainly hope you're gonna have one. Do whatever you can to have one, will you please? Catch you tomorrow at 6, right here. Till then, be cool. And if it's happiness that you're looking for, KO's got it.
The KL Beachin program is an exclusive presentation of KEWB. Any rebroadcast in whole or in part is strictly prohibited without express permission of KEWB.
And the late word from radar control is that Santa's been spotted flying across the sky from Nevada into California. Should be here in a few minutes. From KEWB Oakland, this is the Barney Lee Report.
KEWB Total Information, the standard of American radio news.
Huge flying Tiger cargo plane plowed into a hillside in rain and fog today after skimming low over a densely populated suburban area near San Francisco.
KEWB Safe reminder. Is your home a safe place for babies and young children? The toddlers need freedom to roam, but they need limits. Are the tops of your stairways guarded by gates? Are unused light sockets left open, or do you have them plugged? Are fans, heaters, power tools, and washing machines out of baby's reach? Do your tablecloths hang over the edge of the table where baby can grab and pull? Are pens, buttons, and needles kept out of baby's reach? Are matches usually on a low coffee table beside the cigarette box, or do you keep them on a top shelf out of harm's way? In the kitchen, do you follow the habit of keeping pots, pans, and other food containers in the center of the table? Look around your home today and make certain it is a safe place for your child.
What's the big day weather gonna? KEWB.
It'll be mostly cloudy through Saturday with occasional rain. Mean temperature 56 degrees. High lows tonight and tomorrow 55 and 60. And the current San Francisco temperature in Cube Country 55 degrees. Chicago has 37 and it's raining. Minneapolis and St. Paul 10 degrees with clouds. And in sports, the Los Angeles Lakers...
This is Jim Thorpe, KEWB. Attention high school grads. The new Action Army has a good job for you. There are numerous openings for qualified individuals in many exciting career fields, such as electronics, communication, precision maintenance, graphics, just to name a few. Now, only the best can qualify. How about you? Are you good enough to join the many highly skilled technicians in the new Action Army? Why not visit your local Army recruiter today?
It will retire as an active player after the Saturday game. The Chargers are hoping that all-league flanker back Lance Elworth, who injured his knee last Sunday against Oakland, will be ready for this one, and if he's not ready, he will be missed. Barney Lee from KEWB, Oakland.
This is the hour of Christmas. The Ron Dunn Christmas card in music.
Keep this in mind that I love you. Honey, my mind's made up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know I love you. Yeah, yeah. Baby, I love you. Yeah.
And getting us underway this Christmas Day here on the Sandale Show. Billy Butler, the chanters with the sound of soul. We've got it that, here on Christmas morn. And a Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. My name's Stan Dale. Music and sound, that's our game. We've got it to will, and that's what we're going to do. And requestfully yours, it'll be all throughout the night with the sounds and soul of Christmas here on K-Soul Radio. All right? Okay. Let's turn now to a group known as the Supremes, and they've got a thing that's very appropriately for them to sing. It's called Come See About Me, and it's dedicated to Santa.
Sweden.
Good Yule.
In Portuguese.
Bos Festus.
In Romanian.
Sabratore Veseli.
Very good. In German.
Frolic Weihnachten.
In Spanish.
Feliz Navidad.
And in Estonia.
Rumsai Dialu Pui.
And from all of us at Mayfair to all of you, a very Merry
Christmas. Which means there's an all-night Mayfair at 1715 Miramonte Avenue, right in your Mountain View. If you dig those S&H green stamps, go to Mayfair. Buy anything. And get those S&H stamps.
It's time to take a look under the KYA Christmas tree.
Yes, we looked under there a couple of times already, and, well, as a matter of fact, there's nothing under there anymore because all the DJs here at KYA gave away their gifts, including yours truly, Russ the Moose. I gave away the stereo hi-fi to Maddie Bacon. Maddie Bacon. Can you imagine her name directory style? Bacon Maddie. Huh? Bacon Maddie?
Yes.
Where is she?
She's dripping in the background.
Well, anyway, she's a nice kid. She has to be because she listens to KYA. We all know that. Maddie Bacon of 21 Avenida Drive in Berkeley. Congratulations, sweetheart. We're only kidding, of course, about your dripping. And Merry Christmas to you. And we hope that when you turn on the stereo hi-fi that the Moose gave you, somehow or other, it will turn you on. Here's Frank Sinatra.
Hark the herald angels sing.
I could never forget you.
What a hard-hearted woman.
And how our love used to be.
Will lead you to your grave.
Goodbye, my darling, and don't forget you can always come back to me.
Come back to me.
Special Christmas present for Bobby Martin's grandmother who lives over in the East Bay, her grandfather who lives in Vallejo, and if perchance they are dialed by, and they probably are, because they're so enthused about their granddaughter having a hit record, they're dialing all over to see if it's being played, and they're calling people who own jukeboxes and asking them to put the record on, and their enthusiasm is contagious, and I know it's a big Christmas present for them to have their granddaughter make it in a big way. Don't forget I Still Love You. And for Bobby Martin's grandparents, listen to our Top 30 show, 9 till noon tomorrow morning. I've got a little surprise for you. Bobby's going to make the Top 30. That's the surprise, and I won't tell you all of it. You can find out tomorrow exactly where it's going to be. 21 and a half before 9 at Radio KYA.
I changed for good taste.
Good taste?
Yep, I changed to Winston, and I changed for good. When I changed to Winston, I changed for good, 'cause I got good taste like I knew I would. Winston tastes good like it should. Change to Winston and change for good, 'cause Winston tastes good like a cigarette should. Change to Winston and change for good. For the good taste that comes from Winston's Filter Blend tobaccos, specially selected for the best taste in filter smoking. Enjoy America's best-selling, best-tasting filter cigarette. When I changed to Winston, I changed for good, 'cause I got good taste like I knew I would. Winston tastes good like it should. Change to Winston and change for good, 'cause Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
20 and a half before 9 o'clock at KYA. My wife and I opened up one gift apiece last night, and I gave her a typewriter because she is a professional letter writer. You know, most people, I know a lot of people around the country, but I just don't have time to write letters to all of them. I usually write them a note on a Christmas card once a year, and that's it. She writes maybe half a dozen long letters every week. If we ever kept her letters all on file, she would have more written material than authors like Hemingway and John Steinbeck and Somerset Maugham. We'd have a library and a half. So I thought a typewriter would be a good gift. Unfortunately, it wasn't a new typewriter. I would have given her a new one, but I couldn't find any new ones around here to take. Our salaries are not good, but we have a lot of fringe benefits. I only make $22.78 a week, but I've got $123,000 in contraband albums at home, another $5,000 worth of erasers and paper clips, and $500 worth of KYA stationery. So I supplement my income. I have to report all that on my income tax return. There's $85 in the jackpot. I hope I'm going to have a winner this morning because it's Christmas Day and I feel like giving something to somebody. This hour's number is 170-340. That's 170-340. If that's your number, you've got 3 minutes to call me at Yukon 28300 and claim $85. 19 before 9. Elvis.
Christmas.
Yep.
Have a blue Christmas.
Sing it, Albert.
You'll be doing all right with your Christmas white, but I have a blue Christmas.
Blue Christmas, that's Elvis at 17 before 9 on KY, 56 degrees, drizzling lightly on Nob Hill. Like many others, you probably received your 1964 Christmas seals in the mail last month, and you used them to add holiday hope and cheer to your cards and packages. But holidays are busy days, and you may have forgotten to answer your Christmas seal letter. Your local Tuberculosis Association has asked me to remind you that there is still time to answer, and they would appreciate your donation. I didn't get any Christmas seal letter this year, I don't think. Did I? I didn't get any at home, and I didn't get any at the station. I don't think they sent me one this year. Gee whiz. 1260. I really feel left out. 56 degrees at 16 and a half before 9 o'clock. These are the Waikakees. Just got a call from a woman who has a husband aboard the Coral Sea. The Coral Sea was headed for the Far East, but it is in Hawaii and has been for the last week and probably will be for another 3 weeks. They got half a dozen boilers blowing out. I see that the Coral Sea hasn't changed from the days when I was aboard. We were always throwing a loose screw somewhere. Operating at half power. As the swabbies got below decks into the machinery, sabotaging it in hopes that they could get home a little earlier. That's how those things happen. Hey, Frank, if you put any more steam on those boilers, they're going to blow. Yeah, I know. Told you we'd at home for Christmas. Just got my first nasty call of the morning. Isn't that something? On Christmas Day. Somebody called to complain because I made fun of Elvis's sideburns. Even the Beatlemaniacs don't complain on Christmas. You old Scrooge. Hope Bob Cratchit stages a revolt at your house. So there. Maka. Shame to you, buddy.
Temperature 56 degrees. Good morning, Lamar Sherlock reporting. The weather mostly bad, plagued wide sections of the nation this Christmas morning. In the flood-ravaged Pacific Northwest, the worst appears over, but Portland, Oregon still faces a serious threat from the rampaging Willamette River. The Willamette crested this morning more than 11 feet over flood stage. Unseasonably warm weather. Rescue workers were hopeful they would reach Malachevsky's body today. The KY gives an award for every news tip used on the air. When you see news happen, call KY at Exbrook 72512. Lamar Sherlock, KY News.
Bay Area weather, variable cloudiness and occasional drizzle today. 60% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. High temperature today around 60. Drizzling on Nob Hill right now. There's somebody else working on Christmas. Who is that? Some kind of a truck out of the lot. Is that the guy that fills up our little candy machine, maybe? Someone.
Chronicle Man.
Chronicle Man? Chronicle works today? Why? 56 degrees in the city, 56 San Rafael, 55 Oakland, and 57 San Jose. I feel very cheery. I'll even wish a Merry Christmas to the Chronicle and hope they can come up with a better newspaper in 1965.
You better watch out. You better not cry.
10:30 before 9.
Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town.
So if your new love isn't the true love, don't you worry, darling.
I'll be there, Jerry and the Pacemakers. Don't you worry, darling. On KEWB number 19 this week in the Cube Country. 8 minutes now before 9 o'clock with Morgan in the morning. My telephone numbers are Temple Bar and Exbrook 29704.
This is the sound of a man breaking a habit. Like millions of others, he switched to Diet Right Cola, America's #1 low-calorie cola. Delicious taste is the reason. Pick up a carton today.
It's new, delicious, Diet Right Cola. Great for you and children too.
Because it hasn't got any sugar at all. Right?
Right, new Diet Right Cola.
Though your heart is aching, smile even though it's breaking.
Isn't the true love? Don't you worry, darling.
That's kind of smooth. Jerry and the Pacemakers, I'll be there. I'm going to be announcing the winner of my Jerry and the Pacemakers contest on my Top 30 show tomorrow morning between 9 and noon. Be announcing the name of the person who won the album. Jerry and the Pacemakers album, personally autographed by Jerry and all the boys. 3.5 before 9 at KY. Somebody just called and said, I think it's terrible that you had to work on Christmas morning. I think the least your boss could have done was just have tape-recorded Christmas music or something so that you guys could have had some time off. You've been talking to my wife, haven't you? It's 3 minutes before 9. Well, actually, I have a little secret for you. The show is tape-recorded this morning. And no one will ever know. See, it sounds live, doesn't it? The only way that anybody would know it was tape-recorded is if the tape happened to break. 56 degrees downtown. Opportunities for employment in San Francisco hospitals are available for trained, licensed vocational nurses. Both men and women can qualify for this important job. Apply now for tuition-free training at Galileo Adult School, Bay Street and Van Ness Avenue, for classes which begin in February. Phone Prospect 65018 for information about the entrance examination. Why am I giving phone numbers on the air this morning? Who in the world is going to call that? And if they did, what would happen? Prospect 65018. I think I'll call that myself. See what kind of an answer I get. Prospect 65018. Probably some big deep voice saying, ho, ho, ho.
This is Colonel Splendid.
And Daphne.
And me, Lieutenant Carson. Cavendish. Yes, and on behalf of His Majesty Emperor Nelson, we'd like to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas.
And a happy, New Year. I would have thought of it.
Join now. Become a lieutenant in Emperor Nelson's Commandos. Send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Gene Nelson, KYA, San Francisco.
It's raining on Nob Hill. You're probably wondering how I know that on this tape-recorded program, but I know a lot of things. Magic of radio accomplishes many wonders.
KYA Radio Club.
But I also know the temperature's 56 degrees. You may wonder how I know that. Well... KYA, AM and FM San Francisco, and also guess how I know it's a minute and a half before 9?
Here comes the Emperor, the mighty fighting Emperor. All hail the Emperor, here he comes.
Merry Christmas to you. Welcome aboard. Kind of you to join me on Christmas morning, and I'm happy to be able to share part of the holiday with you.
Caroling, caroling, now we go. Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling through the snow. Christmas bells are ringing.
It's 9 o'clock. Time for KLIV News in a nutshell. Weathermen say the worst possibility is over for the flooded Northwest, where at least 22 persons have been killed by rampaging waters. And in the National Hockey League, first place Montreal returns to action tonight against the Detroit Red Wings. Weather on a Christmas day from KLIV. Possible intermittent rain today. Look for a high of around 68 degrees, a low tonight of 55. The current temperature now reading 5.6. It's 56 degrees.
From the entire staff and management of KLIV Radio to all its many listeners throughout the South Bay for this happiest of all holiday seasons.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
KLIV San Jose.
Jewish volunteers assumed non-medical chores in 100 British hospitals today so their Christian colleagues could have the holiday off. They scrubbed floors, served meals, distributed medicines, and used their cars to shuttle essential staff members to work. The volunteers are members of AJAX, the Association of Jewish Ex-Servicemen and Women. And in Reno, a Jewish rabbi volunteered to be police chief for Christmas Day so that Chief Elmer Briscoe, a Catholic, could spend the holiday with his family. Rabbi Philip Weinberg explained it this way: the gesture is aimed at promoting goodwill, understanding, and tolerance among all religions. Briscoe will return to work tomorrow. That's KSOL News. You know it well from KSOL.
KSOL First Freedom News has been presented as a service to free Americans. And now from the totally new KSOL.
Variable cloudiness and occasional drizzle today with a 60% chance of rain. Tonight and Saturday, high 60, low 57.
The Bill Stewart Show.
Why don't you let our love go on? We stay right here.
Younger as he gets older, but with toupees and things, it helps. He's losing his hair, but the voice is still there, and that's the important thing. Frank Sinatra, and what's going to be his biggest single in quite a while, called Somewhere in Your Heart. Not that he needs the money, but it's nice for the ego to know that you got a hit single. It's 5 minutes past 9, and it says something for the taste of the public in popular music, too, when he has a hit single. 5 minutes past 9 on Christmas morning. I called that telephone number I gave a while ago for where you could get nurses training. Wasn't that it? Prospect 65018. I thought I'd just, for fun, call it. Nothing. Wasn't any answer. Gee, I thought everybody worked on Christmas Day. That's what the boss told me. The San Francisco Symphony will perform sparkling holiday performances of A Night in Old Vienna. I spent an old night in Old Vienna, and it was wonderful. What a charming city. With Metropolitan Opera coloratura Gianna D'Angelo. 2 festive performances in Berkeley on December 30th and New Year's Eve in San Francisco's Civic Auditorium. Can you imagine spending New Year's Eve in San Francisco's Civic Auditorium listening to a Metropolitan Opera coloratura? Well, I guess maybe some people win. I wonder if anybody will understand what she's singing. Oh, boy, great, yeah. Sing Melancholy Baby. Tickets are now on sale at all Bay Area ticket agencies.
It's time to take a look under the KYA Christmas tree.
About halfway through the performance, some guy will nudge his wife and say, "That's not Peggy Lee. You told me you were going to see Peggy Lee." There's $90. No, what am I? I'm not talking about cash card. What did he say I'm going to do? Peek under the Christmas tree? I'm peeking under the Christmas tree. Some falling needles from that cheap tree the boss bought again this year. As a matter of fact, it's the same tree he bought last year, the old tightwad. I've got a pony under there that I'm giving to Judy Shepard of 100 South Kingston Street, San Mateo. I talked to Judy and her father on the phone earlier in the show. She's very happy about it, and so is he, which pleases me because I wasn't sure how her father and mother would take it. They're going to rent some pasture land somewhere nearby where they can keep the pony, and she can ride it at her convenience. Makes me very happy to give it to somebody who's going to keep it. I've always wanted, I think a pony for kids is great if they want one, and she did. She's very excited, and so am I. I guess I shouldn't say bad things about the boss on Christmas Day, should I? Well, I'll think of something nice to say about him. I'll have to give it some thought, though. Another girl called up and said, in the spirit of Christmas, you should say something nice about Ringo's nose. And I guess that's a point. Well, let me say this about Ringo's nose. Ringo... I'll have to think about that for a while, too. Something nice about the boss and Ringo's nose. Ringo's nose and the boss.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Johnny Mathis, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and again, Merry Christmas to Johnny if he is dialed by this morning. I know he's home, and Merry Christmas to he and his brother, who has cheered me up on many mornings coming across the Golden Gate Bridge, and vice versa. I've cheered him up, too, when he catches that all-night thing, or he's around at 5:30 in the morning when I drive through waving my little ticket. 56 degrees downtown at 10 minutes past 9, but he only catches that shift once a month. I catch it every morning.
Speeding is one of the most dangerous of all traffic violations. Most accidents that result in death are due to speeding. Speed limits are posted for your safety. Follow them. You'll live longer. This is Officer Riley.
Oh, gee, officer, you could smile a little bit on Christmas. You know, I just like that. Always wearing those sunglasses even on rainy days. Only beatnik police officer I've ever seen. Underneath those brass buttons beats the heart of a nonconformist. He has his Beethoven sweatshirt on underneath his uniform jacket. Now, there's something nice about the boss and Ringo's nose. The only nice thing I could think of to say about the boss, it's really not in the spirit of Christmas, but he's out of town. And that's pretty nice. See, I don't get any holiday on Christmas, and with most people, there is a festive feeling during the holidays. You get off early the day before, and you get Christmas Day off, and everybody gets excited about a holiday. I don't have that to look forward to. But I do get excited about the boss going back to Buffalo for Christmas, with the full knowledge that our signal doesn't go any farther east than where? Walnut Creek. So that's a nice feeling, and that's the only nice thing I can think to say about the boss. I'm sorry, but that's and about Ringo's nose, let me say that Ringo has a nose like no one else that I know has a nose like that. He's unique. Unique? That's a nice word. Non-controversial word, unique. 9:11, Bobby Vinton, Mr. Lonely. I'd like to play this for the many soldiers and sailors and Marines and Air Force guys and all of those other guys that can't get home.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own. I'm so lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. Wish I had someone to call on the phone. Now I'm a soldier, a lonely soldier, away from home, through no wish of my own. That's why I'm lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely. I wish that I could go back home. Letters, never a letter. I get no letters in the mail. I've been forgotten. Yeah, forgotten. Oh, how I wonder, how is it I fail? Go back
KYA, Pulse Beat News.
KY temperature 56 degrees. Good morning, Lamar Sherlock. Reporting in the East Bay, Concord police are holding a mother of 7 for investigation of murder in the shooting of her ex-husband. Police say the woman, 34-year-old Mary Stockton, shot her ex-husband, Troy Stockton, when he entered her home last night. At the time, she was placing gifts under the Christmas tree for her children. Mrs. Stockton told police she asked him to leave, and when he didn't, picked up a loaded shotgun and fired. Then she called police and said, "I just shot a man." Combining Christmas with a honeymoon, Miss Gaynor married film producer Paul Gregory in a civil ceremony yesterday at Las Vegas. Miss Gaynor is 58 and Gregory 44. The weather, mostly bad, plagued wide sections of the nation this Christmas morning in the flood-ravaged Pacific Northwest. The worst appears over, but Portland, Oregon still faces a serious threat from the rampaging Willamette River. The Willamette crested this morning more than 11 feet over flood stage. The northeastern U.S. celebrating a damp and foggy Christmas. Thousands of persons have been delayed in their trips home by thick fog, which has tied up operations at metropolitan airports and slowed highway travel. In the Midwest, heavy snow is clogging highways on the Great Plains. 4 inches of snow fell at Pierre and Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and snow and cold temperatures are expected to spread into northwest Illinois and southern Wisconsin by tonight. An accumulation of several inches expected. Tornadoes ripped into communities in Florida, Alabama, Georgia, and Tennessee last night and early this morning. The twisters were brought about by unseasonably warm weather. On the highways, the KYA count showed 128 Americans killed on the nation's highways thus far since 6 o'clock last night. Michigan leading the mounting highway death toll with 14 victims. The news happened. Call KYA at Exbook 72512. Lamar Sherlock, KYA.
Yeah, and a couple of cheery stories on there, Lamar. It must be very difficult to be a newsman on Christmas Day and have to read some of those things. There's a radio station somewhere, I think it's in Detroit, a radio station that on Christmas Day broadcasts only good news. have newscasts filled with nothing but bright, cheerful stories about people that go out and do nice things for other people. That's all. Because we'd have World War III break out on Christmas Day. You'd never hear it on that particular station. Variable cloudiness and occasional drizzle today. 60% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. Highs today about 60. Current temperatures with drizzle and a little fog and overcast and stuff. 56 in San Francisco, 56 San Rafael, 55 in Oakland, and 57 in San Jose. 18 past 9 o'clock. This is a 16th century Welsh song that originally was not a Christmas carol at all, but a couple of hundred years after it was written, they changed the lyrics and made it a Christmas tune in Wales, and now a Christmas tune in our country by Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Nobody home, eat nor drink nor money have I none, yet shall we be merry. Hey ho, nobody home, eat nor drink nor money have I none, yet shall we be merry. Hey ho, nobody home.
Tattoo on KWB, that's the sound of the Waikikis. 60% chance of rain tonight, but no rain today, just a little occasional drizzle, which I guess is just as bad. 56 right now in the city at 19 after 9 with Morgan. May all the joy and happiness of this holiday season be yours. This is the Christmas wish from the Beardsley family and the bakers of Ovenly Langendorf bread. Merry Christmas.
City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas.
Please, good missus, a soul cake, an apple, a pear, a plum, a cherry, any good thing to make us all merry. 1 for Peter, 2 for Paul, 3 for him who made us all. Now so the Lord sing praises, all you within this place, and with true love and brotherhood each other now embrace. This holy tide of Christmas, of beauty and of grace, oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
A Solon with Peter, Paul, and Mary, Old Wales song at 21 past 9 o'clock on KY. I don't have any stories from Old Wales, but from Old England. Do you ever get the history of the Yule log, how it came to be? Twisting Ralph gave me a little book he got from his milkman. It's got all kinds of interesting little facts in it. And the Yule log, the tradition was that you cut down the thickest tree you could find because it had to burn all week. And great misfortune came to those who let it die out. And before you brought the log into the house, you had to carry it back and forth in front of the house 3 times, and then put it in the fireplace. And when the log catches fire, a prayer for the new year is said. And then you're sure to save the ashes when it's all over, because they were supposed to be magic and good medicine. And while the log is burning, each member of the household had a chance to strike it with a poker. And the sparks were counted, and they're supposed to tell you how many goats or sheep you will have that year, and sometimes how many children. It says, however, when you ask the question, how many children will I have in the new year, you strike the log very gently. That's very good. 22 past 9 o'clock. That woman that called me the other day didn't strike her log gently enough, I'll tell you. That was the mother of 10 children, and she's only 33 or 34 years old. Goodness. For the 12th consecutive year, Morrison Planetarium at the California Academy of Sciences in Golden Gate Park is presenting its traditional holiday sky show, The Star of Bethlehem. It's a moving experience and one the whole family will enjoy and remember to learn something from. If you can squeeze it into your holiday schedule, do go over there. Phone Skyline 2-8268 for showtimes. That's Skyline 2-8268. 1260. Merry Christmas from the Emperor Gene Nelson Show. You know what morning it is, I think. 56 degrees downtown. The only thing you might have forgotten is that it is Friday. There's a tendency to forget that on holidays. They always seem like Sunday, don't they, somehow? Not to me, because Sundays I have off, holidays I don't. 23 past 9 o'clock.
Though our
somebody loves you, so find yourself somebody to love. It's as simple as that. Dean Martin from KEWB, 56 degrees in San Francisco, 24 after 9 o'clock. Merry Christmas from me and KEWB. This is Morgan in the Morning from 91 with Joe Tex.
You had the better hold on. Hold on you think that no woman wants him. Just pitch him out in the streets, and you will see some woman will have your man before you can count. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Joe Tex, you better hold on to what you got. 27 after 9. KWB, Merry Christmas time. Winner of the Big O tire drawing for a set of 4 Thunderbolt wheels was Skip Govia of Groveway and Hayward. And winner of the Father Goose drawing, he got a phone call to any place in the world. Jeff Johnson of San Francisco. He's going to call someone in Korea. So that's a little business taken care of this morning. 56 degrees now in San Francisco. The real Don Steele at noon today on KEWB. Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra.
We wish you the merriest, the merriest, the merriest, the merriest New Year.
We wish you the merriest, the merriest, the merriest, yes, the merriest. We wish you the happiest, the happiest, the happiest New Year.
May your greetings filled with happiness.
Happiness and friendliness for all.
May your heart be filled with cheerfulness.
With happiness and cheerfulness and friendliness for all. We wish you the happiest, the happiest, the happiest,
yes, the happiest.
We wish you the merriest, the merriest, the merriest, your cheer, and the happiest, and the cheeriest, the merriest New Year.
On this Christmas Day, it's my pleasure to extend best wishes of the season from all of us in the KEWB newsroom. Ron Dunn, Barney Lee, Perry Roberts, and me hope that this is the merriest of Christmases for you and yours ever, and that the new year will find your fondest dreams fulfilled. From KEWB Oakland, this is the Darren Lane Report.
KEWB Total Information, the standard of American radio news.
Willamette River is crested along the waterfront of Portland, Oregon, and sandbag crews are working along that seawall trying to keep the floodwaters in the lower downtown area.
Someday you'll know I was the one, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. And now the time has come, and so my love I must go. And though I lose a friend, in the end you will know. Oh, one day you'll find that I have gone, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. Tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun. And now the time has come, and so my love I must go. And though I lose a friend, in the end you will know. Oh, one day you'll find that I have gone, but tomorrow may rain, so I'll follow the sun.
I love everybody on Christmas, and the Beatlemaniacs were getting a little concerned they weren't hearing their boys, and I didn't want to spoil their Christmas day. There you are. Look at them out there dancing and eating their candy canes. The Beatles and I'll Follow the Sun. It's 27 before 10 at Radio KY. According to the calls I've had this morning, a lot of people got radios for Christmas. A lot of people dialing by and say, I don't know who you are, but I just happened to get you here on the dial. I got this new Christmas radio, and I can't adjust the dial. It seems to be stuck on this one spot. My boss goes through stores at Christmas time, locking all the radios on 1260. You can't get off. That's what we're getting for Christmas next year, I think, from the boss. Radios that only play that one radio station. The new Capri Hostess Pack is now at your food store. These Capri meats in one package, or 3 Capri meats in one package. Sorry, I can't see too well this morning. Chopped ham, chopped pastrami, and luncheon meat. Try the new Capri Hostess Pack.
Walk down the aisle with Capri in your basket.
Ho, 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 ho.
The luncheon meats with quality.
Capri quality Cap. New Capri luncheon meats now being featured at New Handy Market in Hayward. That's a handy place to go. France, some Christmas tradition from France. You want to hear this? They have baked ham, roast fowl, rich pastry, fruit, and other savory, delectable, and mouth-watering things to eat. And that's the way they start Christmas. Everybody gets ready for Father Christmas, and in France, Father Christmas has an assistant called Father Thrasher, who keeps his eye out and gives a spanking to children who deserve it. I bet you he doesn't really give a spanking to anybody, but they say that. Just as they say Santa will drop coal in your stocking in this country if you're not good. Father Thrasher. And before they go to bed on Christmas Eve, they have a cup of wine, and they toast the unmarried daughters in the family to help their chances. And what wine is left is poured on the burning Yule log to seal the wish. That's the way they celebrate Christmas in France.
KYA weather.
Well, that book is a veritable storehouse of knowledge, Twisting Ralph. He got that from his milkman. It's the only milkman in town that brings spiked eggnog. I know you're milkman. Variable cloudiness and occasional drizzle today. 60% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. Highs today 60. The only milkman who brings spiked eggnog in July. 50 from spiked cows. 57 in the city. 55 Oakland. 58 in San Rafael and San Jose. 25 before 10 o'clock, Christmas time. Every night, non-stop fan jets to Atlanta on Delta Airlines. Wouldn't be Christmas without this one. Andy Williams.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
What's the big day weather gonna KEWB?
Variable cloudiness and occasional drizzle today. 60% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. Oakland and the East Bay Peninsula, Marin and San Jose. Mean temperature 56. Highs and lows today and tonight. 60 and 50 in the current San Francisco temperature in Cube Country. 56. 56 degrees on the sports scene. A Christmas morning workout. This is Darren Lane, News Director, KEWB. Drivers, within the next 10 minutes, 2 persons will be killed in traffic accidents and 192 injured. Such a sobering thought should keep you sober on the road. Captured the gold medal in the 400-meter event at the Tokyo Olympiad and was a member of the U.S. Championship 1,600-meter relay team. There, he teaches mathematics at San Fernando Valley and lives in Fillmore. This is Darren Lane, KEWB News.
KEWB means more music. Now hear this.
got a piece of new Peter and Gordon record, 17 and a half before 10. There are many legends concerning the Christmas tree, but the one in this little book says the Christmas tree comes to us from many peoples in many lands. And because it stayed green all throughout the winter, pine trees and evergreen, because they stayed green when everything else got brown, some people thought it was magic and they wouldn't touch it. But my tree is a little unusual. It got brown long before I ever got to it. In the early 1600s, the German people of that time connected the tree with the tree in the Garden of Eden. So naturally, they called it the Tree of Paradise, not to be confused with Russ Syracuse's Bird of Paradise. Fruit was hung from the branches of the tree depicting the apple that Adam had eaten. And now we hang glass and other decorations, but back when they first started putting ornaments on trees, every ornament was symbolic of something or someone, like a saint or a good king. I never knew that before, that ornaments were supposed to be symbolic. So, that's the story on the Christmas tree. That's a very interesting little book. 16 and a half before 10 o'clock at KY. Here's a holiday greeting to you all from the staff and management of the Tuttle Cheese Company, as well as the fine grocers who sell Tuttle Cottage cheese, sour cream, and those wonderful sour cream dressings. May this day be one of joy for you and yours. Merry Christmas from the Tuttle Cheese people.
1260.
They're not really cheese people, they're just regular people, but they work with cheese. I got this wonderful mental image there. It's 57 degrees at 16 before 10 o'clock. Here's Perry Como, who used to work for a cheese company.
Here we come, a wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you glad Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year.
Due to technical difficulties beyond our control.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Good timing.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
KYA Road Street News.
KY temperature 56 degrees. Good morning, Lamar Sherlock reporting. And Ralph, next time you head for the Punch Bowl, tell me. The story of Christmas 1964 can be told in terms of the world's leaders and its people. President Johnson and his family led the nation in its traditional observance of Christmas. Pope Paul celebrated Christmas by saying 3 masses, and in the first 5 hours at the Berlin Wall, 65,000 visitors from the West entered the communist East. KY gives an award for every news tip used on the air. When you see news happen, call KY at X-Book 72512. Lamar Sherlock, KY News.
Bay Area weather, variable cloudiness and occasional drizzle today. 60% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. Highs today 60 degrees. 57 downtown, 55 in Oakland, 58 in Marin, and 58 in San Jose. It's a little drizzly on Nob Hill, but don't worry about the weather.
Have you looked into your heart?
Well, not recently. No, I haven't, to be honest with you.
Did you find a memory or two? Even though the flame has died, maybe there's a spark inside. Have you looked into your heart?
Very good, boys.
Let's sing it again. Yeah, let's sing it again.
That's enough. Let's not overdo it.
What do you mean overdo it? We want to sing it
Now, wait a
again.
minute, boys.
Yeah, it's pretty. Why can't we sing it
Alvin,
again?
cut that down. Wait. Theodore, just a minute.
That's all right. Don't sing it again. That's all right. I agree with Ross. That's called the Christmas song, the Chipmunk song of KWB, and that's all I'm going to say about it. 9 minutes before 10 o'clock.
Roses are red, my love.
The You Know Who group.
Baby, violets are blue. Sugar is sweet love. Yeah, baby, just like you. Oh, yeah, 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 baby, just like you. Oh, yeah, 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 baby, just like you. The sun is shining. Yeah, stars are bright. So stand by me, and our love will grow stronger. So stand by me, where you
group. That's called Roses Are Red, My Love. It's 6 before 10 o'clock. KEWB, Merry Christmas time. I've been playing the Beatle messages every hour this morning, alternating them. We have 2 of them. I'll play another one within about 15 minutes or 10 minutes on KEWB, so you can quit bugging me for that. Not that you're bugging me, but you don't have to request it, because you have absolutely no influence on me this morning. This program has been planned out for weeks. By the Beach Boys. That's their brand new Christmas one. It's called that particular cut. It's not over yet, obviously, is it, Frank? It should be about over that thing. Is it over yet? Should I? I wish you wouldn't mumble at me. I can't hear you in here. Just mumble through the glass, and I can't hear a word you're saying. But I just can tell by the look on your face what you're saying. 2 minutes before, and I don't like it a bit. 2 minutes before 10 o'clock at KWB. This is Shirley Ellis.
The name game.
I got a couple for you.
Shirley, Shirley, Bo Burley, Bonana, Banana, Bo Burley, Be Fine, Mo Merley. Shirley. Lincoln, 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 Bo Bingon, Bonana, Banana, Bo Bingon, Be Fine, Mo Mingon. Lincoln. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I could make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. But a B or an F or an M will appear. And then I say Bo, add a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or and a phone. And then I say the name again with an F, third plane, then a B, pie and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Arnold, 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 Bobano, Bonana, Banana, Bo
blue, 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 blue Christmas.
Let's not talk too much about it this morning. Let's just sit back and look at it and breathe heavy. It's 3 minutes after 10 in the morning. Listen, I fell in love with Keely Smith on the way to work this morning. It's 57 degrees in San Francisco. No, she wasn't in the car or anything like that.
Now, appearing for the first time on your grocery shelves, Campbell's New England Clam Chowder. The flavor of fresh dug clams, simmered in a creamy broth, destined to warm the hearts of millions. And Campbell's Oyster Stew, tantalizing, saucy whole oysters in a beautiful, buttery broth, simmering their way into America's heart. And here is a special offer. Try both soups and get 50 cents. Mail the labels from each can with your name and address to Seafood Soups, Mount Vernon, New York. Do it today, and we'll send you 50 cents in cash. Don't miss these 2 new stars from Campbell.
Mail the labels from Campbell's New England Clam Chowder and Campbell's Oyster Stew to Seafood Soups, Mount Vernon, New York, and you'll get 50 cents in cash if you do it before the 30th of April next year. It's weird to be working on Christmas Day. Of course, there hasn't been a Christmas Day in the last, 13 or 14 years that I haven't worked, I guess. But it still seems weird. Al Collins got a ticket on the way to work today. I think that's funny. It must have been pretty hard for the cop to give him that ticket. And the little girl who won the pony from Gene Nelson, Judy Shepard, is here at the station. She dropped by this morning, and she came by in a car, so she obviously needed a horse. KYA weather. We have real good Christmas weather today. Variable clouds and occasional drizzle. 60% chance of rain tonight and Saturday. And I got a foolish grin on my face. There's an old ballad about having a foolish grin. Or a toothpaste grin, I guess it is. That's what I've got today. I got that real old Ipana smile of health. This is a little Mele Kalikimaka music from Honolulu.
Will speak to you.
Now!
Thank you, John. Thank you.
Hi there.
Can you wash it,
Can you wash it clean?
Oh, can you
wash your father's hair? Can you wash it clean? Or can you wash your father's hair? Can you wash it clean? Christmas! Happy Christmas! Happy Christmas!
Happy Christmas, boys.
Happy Christmas!
Right, 8 minutes after 10 o'clock here at KEWB. This is Morgan in the Morning from Channel 91.
This is the Reverend Doug Henderson, parson to person, with a KEWB Christmas card for you. May you, wherever you are, in this golden hour, know joy. May your hearth fire be surrounded with those near and dear to you. May the happiness of your children re-echo the gladness heaven sends forth in this time of the miracle of Bethlehem. Amen.
Clem's brother John at 12 and a half minutes after 10 o'clock and 57 degrees in San Francisco on Christmas morning, 1964. Great.
What woman hasn't wished she could get away from household chores, even for a day? Women say it isn't the routine so much as the inescapability of cooking, cleaning, washing, until you're ready to explode. Sometimes you do explode, inside, and headache is often a sign of it. When the pressures of being a woman bring on pain, Bufferin brings you comforting relief. At a recent medical convention, doctors heard in the first critical minutes, 2 Bufferin delivered twice as much pure pain reliever as 2 simple aspirin. In seconds, Bufferin's pain reliever rushes into your bloodstream, where it begins to soothe away the nerve-tensing pain brought on by everyday pressures. And Bufferin sustains this strong, soothing relief for hours. When the everyday pressures of being a woman bring on pain, remember, Bufferin brings you comforting relief. In minutes, 2 Bufferin deliver twice as much pure pain reliever as 2 aspirin. Take Bufferin.
Okay, just for you on Christmas Day. Little special buffer.
1260.
I got Jingle Bell.
KY temperature 57 degrees. Good morning, Lamar Sherlock. Reporting just into Pulse Beat, Northeastern District Police in Baltimore say they've established definite physical evidence linking the fatal shooting of a police sergeant this morning and the wounding of a police lieutenant late last night. Well, the worst is over for most of the flood-stricken West, but Oregon is another story. Churning floodwaters from the Willamette and Columbia rivers are surging through heavily populated sections of northwestern Oregon. Property damage is heavy and many are homeless. The rampaging Columbia has smashed a 15-foot hole in a dike at Hayden Island, forcing 30 families to evacuate a trailer park. Dozens of firms along the Willamette River from Oregon City to its mouth are damaged. Water stands at window level at an Oregon City shopping center, and National Guardsmen are on hand to prevent looting. Here in California, meanwhile, thousands of volunteers, law officers, servicemen, and Red Cross volunteers are giving up their own Christmases to help 4,000 persons left homeless. Forecasts for cool weather and only occasional rains mean the worst of the flooding is probably over, but the monumental task of rebuilding and rescue must now begin. KY gives an award for every news tip used on the air. When you see news happen, call KYA at Exbrook 72512. This is Lamar Sherlock, KYA News.
Our Christmas weather ahead calls for variable clouds and occasional drizzle today. About half a chance of rain tonight and Saturday. 57 Christmas degrees in San Francisco on the Santa Washburn Show. Yeah, this is Mary Mary too, from Andy Williams.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas
in which to call in and collect for a Christmas present, I guess. And I shouldn't say anything like, I'm not going to let the Emperor beat me, because obviously being the Emperor, he's going to beat me in a lot of things. But in this, I will give you until the news starts. That'll be a total of about 7 minutes. As soon as you hear the news start, when it says KYA, Pulse Beat News, or whatever it says, then I'm not going to answer the phone after that. But until then, there'll be another 5 minutes. I'll even tell you the number again, 158491. Now, I'll probably be beheaded tomorrow. It's 57 degrees in San Francisco. It's Christmas Day. Be a merchant marine officer. The California Maritime Academy will be conducting entrance examinations January through May for the August 1965 admissions. For information, see your school counselor or write the Dean, California Maritime Academy, Vallejo, California. 1260. This is the sound of the day.
To write I love you. Pretty paper, pretty ribbons, all
pretty paper music at 17 before noon. Roy Orbison, Little Christmas Standard, with 57 degrees now in San Francisco. And this is Jim Washburn until 2 o'clock on Christmas Day.
KY temperature 57 degrees. Good morning, Lamar Sherlock reporting. The steadily rising Willamette and Columbia rivers are spilling over their banks in northwestern Oregon, posing a serious threat. Death has taken Nathan Ashe, novelist and son of the great Yiddish writer Sholem Ashe. Ashe died here in San Francisco after a brief illness. He was 62. KY Fire Watch reported a 3-alarm fire at the Mac Disco Mart store last night in Stockton. The fire started in the east wing of the building. Damage is estimated at $300,000. KY East Bay correspondents report Concord police are holding a mother of 7 for investigation of murder in the shooting of her ex-husband. Police say the woman, 34-year-old Mary Stockton, shot her ex-husband Troy Stockton when he entered her home last night. At the time, she was placing gifts under the Christmas tree for her children. Mrs. Stockton told police she asked him to leave, and when he didn't, picked up a loaded shotgun and fired. Then she called police and said, "I just shot a man." Stockton was wanted by police on a warrant from the Concord Municipal Court on a bad check writing charge. The couple divorced in May. KY gives an award for every news tip used on the air. When you see news happen, call KYA at Xbook 72512. This is Lamar Sherlock, KY News.
Variable clouds and occasional drizzle Christmas Day. 60% chance of rain tonight and tomorrow. 57 degrees now in San Francisco.
Bambino divino, bambino divino.
And he smiled at people, me and my drum.
The Harry Simeon Chorale on KEWB, and that's called The Little Drummer Boy. It's 10 minutes now before noon with Morgan. Little Lester Gore, isn't that the look of love? Look at the way he looks at me. I dig her. That's the brand new hit in KEWB, company number 39 this week. 8 minutes ahead of Don Steele at noon. May all the joy and happiness of this holiday season be yours. That's the Christmas wish from the Beardsley family and the bakers of Ovenly Langendorf Bread. Merry Christmas from them. Andy Williams, Dear Heart. Andy Williams and Dear Heart, and somehow that sounds a little Christmassy to me. Maybe not to you, but it sure does to me, boy. 5 minutes now before noon, KEWB, Merry Christmas time. And I thought before I split, I'd play this, the most favorite Beatle record at the moment in KEWB country, called Words of Love.
Hold me close and tell me how you feel. Tell me love is real.
of Love on KEWB. Those are the Beatles with Morgan. 2 minutes now before 12 noon. And before I split on this Christmas Day 1964, I'd like to say on behalf of the entire staff and management of my program that... Listen, I want to thank everybody that participated this morning in this program against their will, most of them. Leonard was a willing participant, and I'm glad he had a good Christmas. And we had a fright there this morning for a minute when Leonard, his father, wouldn't give him his Christmas present. He thought he was getting a car. And we had notified all the authorities, but at the last minute found out he got him a bowling ball, which might really be worse yet. I don't know, because I'm a driver. Listen, have just a wonderful Christmas. The real Don Steele this afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow morning on KEWB.
An exclusive presentation of KEWB Oakland. Any rebroadcast in whole or in part is strictly prohibited without express permission of KEWB.
I'll give all my Christmas presents if I could be a leader.
Live from KEWB, it's the real Don Steele Show. Hit it!
Sweet it is. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is your body leader here on Christmas Day. Santa has come and went, and we've all got presents and ribbons and the whole thing. Yes. Still in the spirit with a little cinnamon thing on top, you
when
know?
I say I'm in love, you best believe I'm in love, L-U-V.
I don't believe it. I think you. Shangri-La.